As a bloke who's a self-described observer, I always seem to be finding money. This reminds me of my childhood going through Melbourne drains. And look at that, there's $2. I love finding stuff, I always have. My wife has married a full-blooded scrounge, always looking for cash and prizes. I look in couches. I stop at roundabouts.
1 cent piece, 1 cent!
I noodle along Australia's busiest highway.
$50.
I find money whilst going for a run in the snow. This film is about being obsessed by one simple goal: find as much money as I can in a regular 9-to-5 workday. And the key incentive? Whatever money I find goes towards a family dinner. I've picked 6 places in town to eat, all based on a different price and a different kind of food. I hear this place is the best in town. Lovely, beautiful food, nice place to sit, chefs that smile and work in the background. Top notch. Next is the courthouse. It used to be a courthouse. The old man stood trial in there a few times, I think. Anyway, it's now a restaurant. Great place. Warrigal Thai's very good. Lots of great veggies, a lot of good seafood. Kids like. This might be my favourite. Wood-fired pizza, my friends. Palmer at the pub. Great option. The cheapest option, and probably the favourite of my girls, is this joint. Fried chicken and fish and chips. Okay, the groundwork's been set. Tomorrow morning I drop my daughter at kindergarten. Then on foot around town, I find as much money as possible to take the family out for dinner. I'm going to back myself. I reckon I'm going to find a coin on this roundabout somewhere. Got a knife and a lock so far. You know, you've got to think sideways. You've got to be willing to root around in the bushes. First roundabout, nothing. First set of bushes, nothing. So a few things about today. I had a vasectomy a week ago, so I can't really run around the place. I'm just walking. Okay, we're approaching a very healthy roundabout, what I think to be a healthy roundabout. Looks like it's been bloody cleaned. The street sweeper's been through. Bastards. My true nemesis in life, a street sweeper. You can see the brush marks in the guttering. I've long had the theory that roundabouts are gold mines for cash and prizes. Although when I tested it out in Canberra, the roundabout capital of Australia, I visited 32 roundabouts and only made $2.65. Getting a little dejected in the old roundabout money stakes. When I returned a year later, I didn't do much better, $3.03. 10 measly cents! While in theory the theory has merit, my figures are horrendous. Still, I don't mind walking in circles. First money, 5 cents. Hurrah, hasn't been swept, see? 5 cents, baby. Got to start somewhere. The old suit doesn't fit like it used to. Little bit tighter than I remember. Jesus, Beau. How's Rhonda Jackson? Give us a coin. Give us a coin. Give us a coin, baby. Doesn't have to be a $2 coin. I do like 50s and 20s. Good size. Oh, we've got a hedge here. Hedges are good. Hedges are nature's catching feature for cash. I've done all my 6 kilometres for a couple of hours. Hello, mate. 5 cents. That bloke knows me. He should just fling some coins out the bloody window. Help a fella out. gosh, I'm getting closer to the middle of town. I can smell it. I can smell dollar coins and $5 notes in hedges. I can just smell it. Look at that. There's a piece of paper that says $185. Wouldn't that be nice? What do you know? $1. See what town reveals?
Let's talk about the best theory I have, couch theory. When people sit on a couch, money and prizes fall out of their pockets into the crevasses of cushions. I tested this theory out in Canada once when I left my wallet in the hotel and I was hungry, so I went hunting for coins.
How did you go on your foraging expedition?
My newly minted wife, who filmed me doing it, thought I was a hero. It was lucrative and a genuine form of foraging that led to food.
Urban loot. Fossaging in the library, this is what you get.
Let's see how we go here. This is back to my bread and butter. And it's a total workout. Nothing so far. Just a lot of DNA, not a lot of cash. These are better. Much better. Oh, yes. 20 cents. Oh, well, 20 cents is 20 cents. Thank you.
No worries, thanks mate.
I'm definitely of the opinion that couches are the way forward. Couches are where cash is. So I'm going to go into the local RSL and see if they'll have me.
After 12 promising tub chairs, nothing. The employment agency couch had hair and skittles, but no cash.
Good to see you guys. This will be irony. Strategic wealth partners have said, yeah, sure, check the couches.
Given the name of this joint, I thought I'd find a crisp $100 note or a gold watch. But I didn't even get a hair clip.
A law firm. Surely people that come in here have cash.
Next was my lawyer's office. But no, his couch was too bloody clean.
20.
I hit pay dirt at the McCure Hotel.
Okay, we've got ourselves a winner. I think 3 coins. 2. Over 2. 20. 20. 10.
4 coins in 1 couch, thank you very much. The cafe where I drink flat whites was too hygienic.
Nothing. God, lovely old couches, mate.
And the barbershop vinyl felt good, as if it was smeared in beard oil.
Your kind of clientele would have wads of 50 in their pocket.
But there was no coins or cash.
All right, the theatre. Surely people in the theatre have money.
Nothing, nada, no cash and prizes, not even a peanut.
It's a workout. It is an absolute workout.
By this point, naturally, I thought I'd have way more money.
I just had a moment, I thought, wow, what's the chances of all those yellow cars parking in the same spot, but then I realised it's a business. Yeah, my intelligence is, I think, getting worse.
My mum always said that as soon as you get in your car, it costs you money. Money to run the car itself, and it takes you to places where you spend money. Which in my mind also means people lose money within cooey of cars.
So theory would say that the bushes and car park of Aldi should just be full of cash. That's a great bit of wood. Nice bit of roughage in the corner down here. Let's test it out. I can see $1 over there. Ding. Oh, there's 5 cents. Ha. I'll take it. That gets me to $5. Oh, there's another one. Another little 5 center. I think it's people actually throwing money away. Our car park here. I should just steal a car. It'd be a better use of my time. Helen would say that. That really escalated. You were supposed to just look for money. G'day. It's a shame I'm not looking for concrete bolts because that's like $2, $2.50. All right, I think I've got to the point where I'm just wandering around, looking. Strategy's out the bloody window.
And so starts the loosest of theories. Wander about aimlessly, hoping to see cash.
I think I have enough in the kitty at the moment to buy the family something, but it is not a great meal.
Go to places folks don't really go, and have a good time wondering why the hell you're looking in that particular spot.
My daughter earns more and she doesn't earn a cent. She's like, this just a... I mean, that doesn't make sense, but neither does this. This is where just a note's going to be sitting off to the side.
It's all a bit postmodern, but might be where all the money is. This is my theory, and it's a bad one.
I think the flaw here is I'm looking for money. I think I'm great at finding money when I'm not looking for it. Does that make sense? I find money all the time, but I just see it. Whereas now I'm looking for it. Police station. Go in and say, hey, have you folks got any money handed in? Lost and found? I say, what'd you lose some money, mate? I said, no, I just thought you might have had some money handed in. I'm looking for money around town. Ah, dejected man with $5.05 in his pocket is walking to the edge of town again. I've got to come up with a story for Helen. I love, make sure you bring your wallet. Your husband has not provided. I should really just sit outside one of these shops and say, did you use cash? Did you use cash? And do a bit of a straw poll. Did you use cash in there or card? Card. See, she used card in the reject shop. Of course she did. There's a lot of flawed stuff going on today. And I didn't think it'd be this flawed, but I knew it was flawed, not quite this flawed. I have about 100 film ideas written on a document. I think probably 20 or 30 of them are really good. Then 20 or 30 of them could be good depending on the day and depending on circumstances. And then there's 20 or 30 that are probably should never see the light of day. This might have been one of them. Yeah, I suppose this is what it must feel like for someone who's really inefficient at work. You know, they just think all day and do stuff all. That's kind of what I've done. Although I have walked 20 kilometres, 19.58 kilometres. So that's something. I've seen a few things. I have not solved anything today. There's been nothing solved. Got to try something, hey? Done little roads, done medium-sized roads, done town, now do the biggest road in the village, which is the highway that runs on the edge of town. Look at that, there we go. First bit of highway loot. Boom.
My next theory is also flawed, but I do have proof it has merit. Now, I'm no stranger to walking on the side of highways. It can be almost pleasant if you let it, blocking out all the sound while plugging away doing the most basic form of human movement. And knowing you're doing it on the most efficient path humans make. And there's always cash.
Can we get it out? Yes.
Sometimes there's lots of cash, and other times you walk for hours before you find 5 cents. Money is dirty, stuck to the road, banged up, and sometimes not even legal tender anymore.
I think this is the curse of the optimist, because most people would have said, Beau, you're not going to do very well today. It's a very flawed premise. And I said, no, I'm going to find lots of money. I'm going to be able to buy our family a banquet dinner. But that's not even going to be close. I don't think I'll be able to get minimum chips. Exciting stuff. It looks like the big dog roundabout has done me a favour. Look, look, a 2 and a 10, baby. Yes. Today I've basically given myself pocket money for having an experience. I might be the last of an era. As in just the desire to find cash. Because I don't use much cash myself. In fact, it begs the question, what today means? When you're an elite filmmaker, these are the kind of storylines that keep you afloat. What are you going to do today, mate? I'm just going to walk around looking for money. How do you think that'll go? Not very well.
I'll show you out here. What do you think? Want to come out now?
Oh, well, how much money do you think I made today?
20?
20 bucks?
That's a good guess.
Charlie, how much money do you think I made today? How many dollars? $2?
$2.
$2? So this is what I made today.
$10, am I right?
$7.40. Hard graft.
The cruelty of this reveal to my wife is that somewhere during the day I'd lost 5 cents. In the grand scheme of things, this would usually be fine, but today it felt like a knife wound.
You worked hard.
I walked 27 kilometres.
Oh, you've Garmined it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
There we go, darling.
That much money!
I know, that's what I thought too. That's the kind of response we want.
I'm glad I got dolled up for this.
Can we get 2 chicken nuggets and $5.40 of chips? Whatever that is. Give it a lot, love.
Okay.
Thank you.
Beautiful. All right.
We'd ended up at the cheapest but likely favourite place to buy a bag full of calories.
There you go, sweetie. Thank you.
Dad had provided enough. Just. After a full day of work doing something I imagine will be a thing of the past. Doing a count, we were given 102 chunks of fried potato, which comes in at 5.1 cents each. I knew it. Losing that 5 cents had cost us a chip.